many San Franciscans, they were the last hope at taking some control over the sidewalks outside of their homes and businesses. Now, many are getting violation notices because the planters that they put out to deter encampments are in conflict with some city code or other. That includes a nonprofit medical provider that our Wilson Walker introduced us to last year.
So this is the problem where, they're saying that the width is not, because it's not wide enough.
For Vivica Riddell Anderson, the planters were a measure of last resort. We first introduced you to her last summer when the encampment situation on Van Ness and Larch Alleyway was complicating her work at the Pacific Vision Center, helping underserved patients from across California.
We have a lot of patients who are coming in for sight-saving care, so it's really important that they can navigate these sidewalks. So we just did what everybody else had done, and it has dramatically allowed us to now have sidewalks that people can navigate.
But now Anderson and many of her neighbors have been informed by Public Works that most of these planters are in various forms of violation.
A throughway zone that's less than 72 inches.
While those sitting along Van Ness do allow for the specified 72 inches for sidewalk accessibility, the planters here on Larch do not. But as Anderson points out, the sidewalk isn't even that wide to begin with, and the notices also reference what is in or not in the planters themselves.
So I'm just thinking, I'm a lawyer, and I find this confusing.
Other neighbors have expressed their confusion and frustration. One even responded to the city's notice of violation with this picture showing the planters inaccessible because of an encampment.
And it's not just us doing it, it's all around the city, and I think the city allowed for it for many months.
So why the sudden crackdown? Well, Public Works acknowledges that these cases are investigated based on complaints, so who is complaining? Well, homeless advocates have long considered these to be hostile architecture, and while no one wanted to speak with us on camera, it is no secret that advocates have been filing complaints against what would just be a question of letter of the law violation. Now, the frustration for some folks like Anderson is that when these sidewalks were blocked completely by tents, no one seemed to care.
When there were tents blocking the whole sidewalk, we didn't get any help.
We believe that no one should have to be camping on the sidewalks in San Francisco, and we also believe that no one should be able to camp on the sidewalks in San Francisco.
Supervisor Raphael Mandelman says the answer is expanding shelter capacity to speed up the efforts to get people off the sidewalks. The planter debate, he says, a symptom of the larger problem.
It's incredibly frustrating that people who are doing this, who are taking it on themselves to do something, to take care of a problem that the city actually ought to be solving, are then getting hit with these notices.
And we know for a fact that if we remove those planters, then the encampments can come back.
Anderson stresses the planters came from a position of desperation, a nonprofit trying to help those in need but struggling on its own against the city's challenges.
Again, I want the solution for the homeless, absolutely, but I also want the city to work with us because we're a downtown in San Francisco, providing critical access to care to people with no insurance, on Medicare, on Medi-Cal, and so we're just asking, please, for the city to come out and meet with us, and let's come up with a new solution, but just removing them will not work.
So what about the sidewalks that are already too narrow to begin with? Questions like that. Well, Public Works tells me they want what they're calling an accessible path where possible, and they say that no fines have been issued yet, but the planner debate, just one of these ongoing flashpoints as San Francisco tries to resolve these larger issues, homelessness and drug abuse on city sidewalks.